Hello students, once again I welcome you in class 7 English. Now as we all know that our term 1 syllabus is going on, and apart from our term, this is the poem. The name of the poem is The Plaint of Camel. Now I will introduce with the one example. Might be those who are Gujarati, they had seen one movie, Chhello Divas, right? And in this poem, one character introduced one poem, and this poem, it is based on camel, which is written in Gujarati language. The writer of the poem is Dalpat Ram, right? Very few line I will introduce in this poem. That ऊँट कहे आ समामा वाका अंगवाड़ा दीखा, right? So the camel, it means camel informed to the fox. Here there is a conversation between the fox and camel, and the camel informed the fox that in this world there are lots of animals and the birds who has some organ is very bent. Then after he gave the examples of that the parrot's beak is bent, then the elephant's trunk is bent, dog's tail is bent, right? In different things. Even he says the buffalo's horn is also bent. Then after last time that the fox says that all has only one organ is bent, but you have 18 organs that is totally bent, right? You have a no perfect shape. Then why are you? You have a no perfect shape. Then why are you complain about the other? And why are you saying that in this world there are the animals who are facing some problems? So this is the thing in this poem. Now in this poem there is the same thing, that the camel complained to the god, right? The poet presenting his idea. It means who is the camel's idea, and that's why he said this thing. I will start the poem. Before I will start the poem, I will give the objectives of the poem. So number one is to read and recognize the comparison made. Here the poet says that there is a comparison, right? In the matter of the food, matter of the survival, and matter of the survival, food, and the shape. Here there are three complaints. Then to summarize the poem, that how it will complete the poem, this is the thing in this complete summary of the poem, that I will give you this thing. Now you have I will ask one question, that do you think the camel have perfect shape in their body? No, right? Some camel have one ham, some camel have some of the species of the camel, they have a two ham. Like in desert area, it means in South Africa, in Africa side, if you visited or if you see in the pictures, they have two humps on their back, right? In Saudi Arabia also. So these are the things. So I will start the poem. I will read and explain the poem also. So my first question is that who is the speaker in this poem? So the speaker of the poem is camel itself. Canary birds feed on sugar and seed. Parrots have crackers to crunch. Crackers to crunch. Now, canary, plaint means what? First of all, here the writer used the word plaint. It means complaint. His full form is complaint. So, his first complaint, that canary birds feed on sugar and seed. Parrots have crackers to crunch. Right? So canary birds means what? There are small yellow birds and who sings very beautifully, and so they get the sugar and seed for their food, and parrots have crackers to crunch. So my first one, what is the canary birds feed? So the canary birds is eating what? Sugar and seed. What have the parrots? The parrots have what? Crackers to crunch. Now what do you mean the crackers? Crackers are particular types of thin biscuit, right? A thin and dry biscuit. It is known as crackers. And as for the poodles, they tell me the noodles. right? Now poodle means what? It is a small type of one breed or one type of a dog, right? And who has thick curly hair on their body. They are getting delicious meal. What they are getting in their meal? So they are getting chickens and cream for their lunch. So what is the poodle getting? So poodle is getting luxurious meal. What is it in their meal? So in this meal they are getting chickens and cream. But there's never a question about my digestion. Anything does for me. So what is the complaint of the camel in the first stanza? So we all know that the camel is basically in desert area, right? So they are getting what? Thorny leaves, right? Thorns. They are getting in their food. There is a no particular food that the camel is getting. They have to eat only what? Thorny leaves, bushes, thorny bushes, thorns. They have to eat for it. So there is a no perfect food for him. So here the camel's complaint is what? In my matter, whatever the things I get, I have to eat. So this is not fair for me. So students, in this first stanza, the camel has a complaint about their food. So all these are the animals getting a different kinds of such a beautiful or such a delicious food. But while the camel get what? It is not perfect for their body. Lambs are enclosed where it's never exposed. Now lambs we all know that. And here says that pens. Pens means what? That a small portion of the land in the farm with the furnace around it. Furnace. There is a thorny furnace we have to use. It is known as furnace. So says that lambs are enclosed where it was never exposed. Coops are constructed for lambs. So where did the lambs live? So the lambs live where there was never exposed. They will never outside of it. And he says that the lambs are protected into the pens. It was pens. So where are the pigs and lambs are protected? So they are protected into lambs. Coops are constructed for hymns. Now what do you mean by the coops? So coops it is also one type of area and it is underground. So for whom the coops are constructed? So the coops are constructed for whom? Hens. Kittens are treated to houses well heated, right? So the kittens and even the kittens are also living into the heating room where they are getting enough warmness in that room, and pigs are protected by pens as I told you. But the camel comes handy wherever it's sandy, anywhere it does for me. So here the camel. So what is the complaint of the camel in the second stanza? What is the complaint in the second stanza? So in the complaint in this stanza, the camel has a complaint about their survival. So we all know that hens and pigs are getting pens. Lambs and pens are getting pens in that area. They live very properly. They are protected. Then for hens, they have to make coop. So the kittens, they are making some area where they are getting enough warm heating place, right? So they are getting shelter in perfect shape of the houses. But the camel says, what about my house? I am wandering into the desert, either in a monsoon, winter, summer. We know that summer is very hot into the desert. Then after I am wandering into the desert, there is not such a big tree in that under the tree, under the shadow. I will take the rest, right? So this is the thing. So they are getting the perfect shape of the houses, but in matter of mind, I have to wander anywhere into the desert, either a daytime or a night time. If I am tired, then I have to stop walking into the desert and I stop whatever the place I have to sit down on that area, right? So here the poet, it means the camel complains about the shelter. If we all know that we are not suffered much heat in summer season. Think about the camel, that he is walking into the hot sand. There is a lots of heat, and then after he is wandering into the desert. Right? Here says that one word comes is of great use. Right? Camel is a great use into the desert, because we all know that the camel is a sheep of the desert. So the thing is what? He is also feeling the heat. He is also need. It means the camel is also need for survival, for perfect place, but they are not getting a perfect place. Right? Sometimes they are not getting a water in proper time also. Whenever they get the water, they drink the water, and at least 14 days the camel stored the water. Right? If there is a 14 days, if there is a he is not getting the water, then after 14 days he survive properly. So this thing is that we have to learn here. We are living in a perfect shape. Here the poet satires on poor and a rich family. We know that in our society there are lots of people, right, who are living into the hut, while some of the people who are living into the tenement, and while some of the people who are living into the 3 to 4 stories bungalow, right, with fully furnished. They are getting a lots of facilities in their houses. But those who are not getting the facilities, what about there? We all know that nowadays it is a monsoon season, and those people who are living beside the riverside. Now what are the conditions? If the flood is occurs, all the things, their houses is destroyed, all the things is drawn into that flood water. So how are they survive? So these are the things we have to learn here. Then third stanza, a snake is around, has a hole in the ground, and vessels are way and sleek. Right? So vessels means what are small wild animals with reddish browning fur and long thin body and short legs. Their body is thin, but the legs are very short. And what is their shape? So their shape is very smooth and attractive shape. So here says that snake is round as a hole in the ground. The snake shapes is what? There is a round shape. If is curl, right? Then what happens? We think that it is a hole into the land. And vessels are wavy and sleek. Right? This wild animal, it is a very wavy and sleek. And no alligator could ever be straighter. Right? Then lizard that live in a creek. So lizards and alligator shapes is straight. So here the question is, how is vessels? So the vessel is wavy and sleek. What is the shape of the alligator and lizard? So they are in shape in very straight shape. And we all know that the alligator has a for protection, there is a thorns on their upper side of the body. They have a sharp teeth. But what about the camels? Their lower lip, it means the camel's lower lip is always banded. Right? He has a long eyelashes. It is good for him that in the desert where is a storm occur, it is protected by the long eyelashes, protected from dust, and protected from dust to their eyes. And what is the complaint in the third stanza? So here says that, but the camels all lumpy. We all know that his body is lumpy and bumpy and humpy. Right? His body is bumpy and humpy. Backside is the hump is also there, but the hump's shape is bumpy shape. So any shape does for me, and for me there is any shape. I have not a particular shape of my body. So here the poet complained, or the camel complained to the god about their survival, about their food, and about their shape. So last line is very simple. He says that for the camel he was lumpy, bumpy and humpy. His body is lumpy. Lumpy means we know that it is a loose body. Now loose body, it means their legs. He walks very slowly. That's why he says that loose body. Then he has a hump, but there is a bump shape. Its hump shape is bumpy shapes. And it says that all the creatures get the particular shape, but for me there is no perfect shape. So whatever the shape got me, I am accepting it. But what about me? Why are you, what he says that, biased towards me? He says to the God that you are giving all the animals perfect shades, perfect food, perfect survival. Then why are you biased towards me? What is my, what's the problem? Just inform, right? I want to complain. I am complaining regarding this thing. So students, here your poem is over. Thank you.